Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Amanda Mueller. Right now at 9, a Warwick County community rallies at a softball field to honor a local athlete who passed away too soon. And families gather in Vanderburgh County to remember those they lost during Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month. Plus, arts and crafts and baked goods. It's all in Henderson this weekend during the 47th Annual Lions Club Arts and Crafts Festival. Eyewitness News at 9 starts right now.
Live from the CW7 studio, this is Eyewitness News at 9.
Friends and family of a Warwick County girl gathered at the Boonville Ballpark to remember her athletic passion and rename a field in her honor. Kate Brugenschmidt passed away after an ATV accident in 2015. Eyewitness News' Grace Haba spoke with people who organized today's event about Kate's legacy and the importance of ATV safety.
4 years after an ATV accident claimed the life of a Warwick County girl, family and friends remember the 11-year-old and her love of the ball field. Kate Brugenschmidt passed away in 2015 after an ATV accident between her softball games.
I, Charles R. Wyatt, Mayor of the City of Boonville, Indiana, do hereby proclaim this day, Saturday, October 5th, 2019, as Play for Kate Day.
Now she's being honored with a softball field in Boonville.
We're also raising money to build a buddy ball field for special needs kids in Newburgh, Indiana, here in Warwick County. Kate was very much about being all-inclusive, including others. We have lots of pictures of her helping some special needs kids, so we really feel like that's something that she would want us to do.
Kate's teammates say she was the life of the party and always knew how to lift the spirits of those around her.
Kate was my best friend. She treated me like I was her little sister. She always picked me up when I was down. Even if she was mad or she was sad, she'd always still have a smile on her face. It didn't matter what she did.
Each year since she passed, a softball tournament has been held in Kate's memory and to raise awareness for ATV safety.
Whenever you have 85 teams, if you're talking 10, 12 kids on each team and all the parents and the grandparents that come in, you're able to reach a lot of people. It's a huge educational initiative, and the community is the driving force behind it.
One of the biggest educators is Safety Sam.
Remember, always wear your helmet.
The traveling robot that educates kids on ATV safety.
You know, our primary focus on this is elementary age children. So we hit a lot of elementary schools throughout Indiana, not just here in southwestern Indiana, but we've actually have 3 Safety Sams throughout the state.
In Warwick County, Grace Haba, Eyewitness News.
In 2017, the Play for Kate law was signed into effect, which requires anyone under the age of 18 to wear a helmet when riding an ATV. Officer Haywood says since the law has been in effect, only 1 juvenile fatality has been reported. Police in Wayne County, Illinois are investigating a car crash that left 1 man dead. It happened last night along Illinois Route 242. Around 10 p.m., a silver Grand Marquis was traveling south along the state route near County Road 300 North. According to reports, the driver, 57-year-old Troy Manahan, missed a curve and ran off the road. The car traveled through a grassy median before overturning and crashing into an embankment. Manahan died at the scene. Multiple agencies responded to the scene, including Wayne County Sheriff's Office and EMS. 1 man was taken to the hospital after his motorcycle crashed on 41 in Henderson this afternoon. Henderson police say he was conscious, but the extent of his injuries were unknown. The motorcycle was the only vehicle involved. The wreck is still under investigation. Southbound lanes were closed for around 15 minutes and was rerouted through Thornton's parking lot. That road is now back open. Families gathered at the Vanderburgh County 4-H Center for the annual Emmeline's Angel Candlelight Vigil tonight. The annual vigil recognizes child loss and honors children that are taken too soon. People gathered at the Children's Angels Monument next to the playground at the fairgrounds. October is Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month. The vigil was open to those who have experienced a loss or people supporting someone who has.
It gives them the support that they're needing. Again, like I said, it's a taboo subject. Nobody wants to talk about a baby passing away, but it's a real thing, and it happens more often than people realize.
Emmeline's Angels works to provide resources to parents after the loss of a child and raise awareness of miscarriage, stillbirths, and infant loss. The 11th honor flight of Southern Indiana is now back home in the Tri-State. We're going to take you there. This is a live look inside the Evansville Regional Airport right now, where World War II and Korean veterans received a hero's welcome home after taking the ride of a lifetime today to Washington, D.C. Those on the flight visited World War II and Korean War memorials there. It was a long day that started at 5 this morning when the honor flight took off, and the veterans were welcomed back tonight with their very own parade inside the airport, and I am told that ended just moments ago. The 47th Annual Lions Club Arts and Crafts Festival is back in Henderson this weekend at Audubon State Park. Vendors from all around the Tri-State bring their homemade items to sell. Baked goods, home decorations, and kettle corn are just some of the things you'll see when you come to the festival. Some who are new to the show say they're staying busy with a constant line of customers.
I've already went through 50 pounds of popcorn that I know of. We're on our second batch of 50 pounds. So we're looking to go through somewhere between 400 pounds of popcorn this weekend.
The festival runs until 4 tomorrow evening. Still ahead tonight on Eyewitness News, our science guy, Jason Lindsay, stands in front of a swinging bowling ball, all for the sake of science. We'll show you what happens. Would you be doing that, Joe?
Well, but inertia will slow it down, so depends how far back you pull that thing,
All
though.
right, that's a good prediction. Speaking of predictions, what is the temperature?